Number one sports betting show around the Pat McAfee Incorporated Thunderdome. I am Joe Dix.
Atta baby toe.
That's Bubba Gumpino. He's a Canadian sensation. He's a bearded wonder.
G'day, daddy.
Bruce, how are you?
What's going on, dude?
Bruce.
What's up, dude?
What's up, Bruce?
Full Jameis Winston experience last night.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people bitching and moaning about the bad beat, but we went into the Jameis Winston business, and we have to be comfortable with.
You cannot right side that one, because when you bet on Jameis, you know what you're getting into.
Yeah,
True.
The ups and the downs. I mean, we need him to be a starting quarterback on any team just for entertainment value.
Agreed.
That game was fucking electric.
I tend to agree too.
100%.
You know,
not my team. I wouldn't want maybe not my team.
No.
Or your guys' team, but
maybe.
I mean, I'd take him on the Giants. Right
yeah,
now.
yeah, absolutely.
I think Drew Lock
could you
probably
not?
finds it this week, though.
Man, how you doing?
Tony, we're doing pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
One thing on Jameis, his 2-point conversion rate is 1,000.
100%.
Is
Yeah.
1,000%. That might be my favorite part.
So I fell asleep, but I woke up and at like 1 o'clock or whatever, saw the highlights. And I saw the pick six, and I was like, that makes sense. As a way to cover. And then
The
for some
pass.
reason, I didn't see until this morning
Yeah,
the final interception.
because he had answered
Dude.
the prior pick six and with a nice drive touchdown.
Uh-huh.
That
Okay,
pass, the pass that ended the game was, that might be one of the worst passes I ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
As far as, I don't know.
Yeah.
But also Stefanski, before the pick six, I believe, Stefanski did not challenge. It was right before the 2-minute warning, or else it would have just gone upstairs.
Yeah.
That was definitely a catch.
I forget which one.
I have no.
It was
I'm
to
gonna say
Elijah
no idea
Moore.
what you're talking about.
Right before he threw the pick six.
Oh,
Wait.
At the end of the game.
at the sideline.
Yes,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
definitely a catch.
Yeah, I remember being confused in real time how it was still like how it was in first down. And
Yeah.
then he just threw the pick six, and I was like, oh,
Also,
It was in the stars.
the guy caught that ball, laid on the ground for like 5 seconds.
yeah. Well,
And nobody did a damn thing.
He bashed his skull against
got up
turf,
and went.
got up and returned it for a touchdown.
If not for Jerry Jeudy, the other one would have been a pick six as well. Jerry Jeudy
Yeah.
ran his ass off to get that guy at the end of the game too. And hats off to him, because
I wish that last one was a pick six.
yeah, me too. Like I wish it would have been, but Jerry Jeudy, props to him, man. Going back to your old team and doing that. I forgot that
He's fast.
I forgot he had that in him.
He's fast.
Yeah.
And now we turn our page to another week. Thursday night, Packers Lions,
Mm-hmm.
college football championship weekend. Gambling show, line movement. Alabama's up to minus 250 to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So they're
is
gonna be in tonight instead of Miami.
Yeah.
I mean, so is that just a bunch of people are putting money on?
No, I don't think so.
No,
Really?
that's they're gonna be in tonight instead of Miami. They'll be in that 11.
What the fuck? Why the fuck would the sports books know anything? Like, I view this as the same thing as the draft. Why would the sports books know anything more than what we know?
They don't.
They're trying to protect themselves.
So people are putting money on Alabama.
Well,
No, they're just thinking in their heads. Like, think about it, Mitt. If we're sitting here right now, do you think there's more of a chance that Miami's in the college football playoff or Alabama? Honestly, like, I'm a Miami fan, and I can honestly say Alabama.
I mean, I think Bama's going to go in, but I was just wondering from the sports books perspective of it.
Like,
Well,
I would
if
put
they
money on
leave,
Bama over Miami.
yeah, like if they leave it at plus money, they're just gonna get killed,
they did it last year.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, they did it last year. That was maybe the best bet we
yeah.
placed all year.
There probably is a much heightened respect for sharp action.
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah.
But no, and also, I mean, if you look at, where is it? So SMU's minus 150. Like, if SMU, obviously, if Clemson wins, Miami's definitely out.
Yeah, I think Miami's out no matter what.
I tend to think that.
Yeah.
way as well.
Which,
I'm totally.
mind you, when you look at the schedule and who they lost to, like, I get, like, Syracuse's 3-loss team. Georgia Tech took Georgia You know what I mean? Like
The Georgia Tech loss looks better now.
Yeah, like both their losses aren't terrible. Like
Yeah.
Bama got fucking smoked by a bad Oklahoma team.
I think a lot of it's just the way Miami's.
Yeah, oh for sure. It's the cardiac cadence. It's been like that all year. Like I mean, we could sit here and make the argument for anything.
I forget which coach it was, but a coach laid out the argument like SMU's an American team. They're going to win the ACC.
That was
Texas
Tech's coach.
Yeah. I thought that was
Joey
actually
Myers said
very.
that?
Yeah, Pac-12.
Pac-12 is going to win the Big Ten,
Yeah.
and a Big 12 team's going to win the SEC. So this SEC supremacy bias is kind of a bunch of mumbo jumbo.
I used to disagree with that, but I said it this morning. As NIL has happened, well, because the SEC schools would just have 3 deep on the roster of 5 stars. That is not the case anymore because if they don't play, they transfer.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now the depth is just all across, and I think everything's gonna be very exciting.
Yeah, which will be fascinating in that SMU Clemson, because you would think one of Clemson's strengths would be special teams and depth.
You would think. Very, 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 very exciting.
Dabo says they're finally going to start spending next year.
Yeah, I did see that, but he
finally saw it.
He was talking about like the $20 million that everyone's gonna get, though.
Yeah, no, he does.
That's Dabo. Okay. Want to do NBA?
Sure.
What is the NBA slate?
Did we do no NBA yesterday?
No, there was like 4 games and they all.
We're back to the. There were some people angry.
This is the cup.
Did the Lakers cover or no?
No, they lost by 20 points.
Okay.
Actually, I think more than 20.
Oh, we're on the cup tonight?
Who was mad? Who was mad, Bruce?
I mean, who cares? Some Hammer Dahniacs were a little unfeathered that we did not cover the NBA yesterday.
We did cover the NBA.
Yeah, it was said the slate stinks.
Yeah, the slate stunk. And just a Hammer Down note. If I say that I'm taking the Lakers and then give a bunch of reasons why you shouldn't take it, definitely bet the other fucking side.
I mean,
but
let's not worry about it, boys. You know?
All right, I'll go.
In the cup.
Yeah, I've got. I will take
the Bucks money line.
Hold on, let me see. I want to get the lines.
Well, I see a storm coming in, so
I will take the Bucks money line. I will take Orlando.
Ooh, Bruce.
Plus the 4.5.
Wrong.
I will take the Pacers money line.
Wrong.
I will take the Spurs plus 7.5.
Ooh, how'd that line get so big?
And I will take, and this is the scariest of them all, because I don't know why it's priced like this, to be honest. I'll take Houston plus the 1.5.
Yeah, why'd this flip? Does anybody know?
I don't know, but Houston is my favorite play tonight.
They have no injuries, so yeah, that should scare all of us.
Do they know it's for the cup?
Yeah.
I mean,
I like Bucks money line, Pacers money line, and Rockets. Rockets plus the 1.5.
So we're with each other on all 3 of those.
Yes, I love the
I
Rockets.
would consider laying it with the Clippers against Portland.
I'm
8.5.
taking this parlay.
Okay.
Here.
Go ahead.
Pacers money line, Phoenix money line, and then the Clippers money line. And then also I like Charlotte as a 7 o'clock game, but like kind of half-ass like Charlotte, just more hate Philly.
Okay.
Jeez.
Bruce, tell us why
what do you got, Bruce? What?
I don't know why that Rockets line flipped, but just a note there that the Kings have lost 1 or 6 of their last 7.
Yeah.
And are 4-7 at home. So there's no.
I know. That's why I said it's definitely a loser.
Yeah. I do love the Knicks. They are revitalized off the long road trip through Thanksgiving. Finally back home. Mikal Bridges has been balling, OG slumping now. I think this could be the night where all 5 starters start to click and maybe each score 20 points, which I don't know if it's ever happened, but it's definitely going to happen in at least one Knicks game this year. And then, I like the Raptors plus 3. There's no fundamental basketball reason to outside of the Pacers road splits. They cannot score on the road. Tyrese Halliburton cannot score on the road, and I need to be proven otherwise before
Toronto,
backing.
Yeah, he is good and historically good in Canada.
He's good in the 6.
Yeah. Historically good.
He's good in the 6.
Yeah, he loves Canada.
Loves playing in Toronto. Like a second home, he calls it.
Yeah, but it is fucking freezing up
also
there.
because it's the cup.
Yeah, speaking of Canada.
And speaking of the cup.
Speaking of cold.
Big slate
yes,
tonight.
yes.
This is a massive slate tonight.
Is there a massive NHL
It is a
slate?
massive
Escape?
slate.
We got a 10-gamer.
Oh, 10-piece nugget.
So we got a couple picks. First up, Colorado going to Buffalo.
Ooh.
Sabres have been shut out in 2 of their previous 3 outings, and for precisely that reason, goaltending being the key to this matchup, I will take Buffalo at home as
Wow.
What?
Colorado is not scoring either,
Wow.
Sabres?
and Colorado
Against the Avalanche?
Colorado has been getting some of the worst goaltending
Holy
in the
shit.
National Hockey League.
Who's in net? The Corpedo?
The Corpedo is in net for the Bruins tonight. We'll get to that
He's in
momentarily.
net for the Bruins?
Every time he comes in, he is.
Georgiev,
Swayman get
on the
paid
year?
and doesn't play? Georgie?
Corpy plays every 3rd game, I believe, is the rotation they're on.
I don't like that I already have the bees in my parlay.
That's okay, because I'm going to tell you something. Let's jump to that game now. We're on the Sabres home
Wow.
money line. I'm going to tell you something about Boston-Detroit, okay?
All right.
Detroit's got 4 points in 3 of their – I'm sorry. Detroit has points in 3 of their last 4 games, okay?
Jeez.
You know,
was-
figuring it out a little bit, but they're still way down there in the standings. The Bees have turned things around a little bit outside that loss to Pittsburgh.
Haha, 3 in a row.
With Sacco. Here's the thing.
Vile is the
Corpy. I had a rule earlier this year. If Korpisalo was in net, we were fading the Bruins.
That would be wrong.
We can throw that rule out now.
Ooh.
Because after his first 2 games, he let in 9 goals in those 2 games. Okay. He's posted a .928 save percentage. And he's
Wow.
4-1-1.
Pretty good.
Okay. So he is a playable goaltender now. He is no longer the worst goaltender in the NHL. That belongs to the Colorado Avalanche, who traded one of their goalies
Smart.
to the Predators just to get rid of him. I'm pretty sure. That's what it felt like. Anyways, we're taking Boston 60-minute regulation win tonight at home against Detroit.
Against the Red Wings.
The Red Wings, they're down 2 goalies. I'm reading. They're on their 3rd string
They
goalie.
got
Probably.
like I feel like they
Yeah,
have like
here's the thing, though. It
5.
almost didn't matter because they went into the season with 4 goalies, and they were all roughly about the same caliber.
Okay.
They tried to get
isn't
4
some joke,
shite
no.
goalies to add up to 1 good
Ah,
goal.
Yeah.
Dominic
Okay.
is
I
super
like that.
excited.
So, you know, that is something to note, but it's not the most it's not good. They're having trouble scoring anyway. So, Florida at Pittsburgh. Give me Florida on the money line.
Oh, come
What's that
on.
about?
That just is what it is,
Come
boys.
on,
3 in
That
a
just
man.
is what it is. I'll tell you.
Ah,
Oh.
Penguins are playing good puck, man.
What are we looking at
3
with
in a row.
what are we looking at with the hungry Sharks?
They're plus
What?
240.
Yeah, we're
What are
looking
they
at
at?
it
Plus
now.
1.5.
Capitals minus 108. That's
Who do
what
they
I'm
have?
on.
Yeah.
They're at Washington plus 1.5 minus
Caps
108.
won.
Caps have been hot, 7-3 in their last 10. They're winning
No
without
one's
Ovechkin.
as hot as Sharknado.
The Sharks have won 3 of their last 4. Macklin Celebrini is the real deal. I like San Jose plus 1.5.
Whoa.
Yep.
I want
Hell
to be
yeah.
hungry tonight.
Hungry
Yeah.
fucking Sharks.
You're on the Canes 60 against the Kraken.
I'm not on the Canes.
I am.
I am not on Montreal or the Islanders.
Jets in 60.
I am on the Jets in 60. They're 9-1 in their last 10 against St. Louis. They lost a couple in a row there, and they're looking for their 6th consecutive home win. They're much better on home ice. In the Blues, you know, though, watch out.
They're not
2-0-1 since
with
they got Monty behind the bench.
They're
Yeah,
up for the
so
fight.
they'll certainly be up for it. Let's see. Are you on the Cougars?
They have been very good on the road.
I don't
Who are
know,
the
I'm
Cougars
feeling a
playing?
little wow.
They are playing
They're in
Minnesota.
a big game, to
Ooh.
be fair.
Cougars.
Couple good squads going at it.
Cougars won back-to-back overtime games. Minnesota, though, is just
They're
a wagon.
What happened?
Points
here?
in 20 of their first 24 games this year. I will take Minnesota home money line, and that will close it out for me. I got no other play.
That's flour.
You don't like Calgary at home against the Jackets?
Nope.
I fancy Calgary,
Okay.
and I think
Is the Wolf in that?
it doesn't matter. And then I think
Certainly doesn't matter.
I think the Oilers. I think the
Certainly does.
I think the
matter.
Oilers.
Oh,
walk
no.
in.
Dan Vladar, not the Wolf. You're going with Dan
That's
Vladar.
fine, the Jackets.
4-5-3 on the year.
Kind of hot.
Yeah, Calgary has good juice around them right now. I wouldn't be worried about
Okay.
it.
Be a lot better if they had the Wolf in there.
Now they'll be all right. I like Vladar. I think the Oilers go into Vegas.
Vladar let up 6.
Smack them around.
Vladar let
Oil?
up 6 to the Pens. You like Vladar?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
The Coils?
yeah. They're gonna go into Vegas and win.
Okay.
They might.
They might. Thank you, Nick.
All right. Good luck.
Aloha.
The disrespect of Vladar.
Well, true.
Wow.
A lot of disrespect towards
I mean, I'm
both,
still on
both
Calgary.
goalies.
You should be on Calgary.
NAC baby.
Yeah, it's big slate tonight. Some big matchups actually. But we'll start with what we know.
We settled down after Feast Week. Are we getting into conference play or
Conference play should be starting soon. We got some bangers this evening. Army +1 at Lemoyne.
okay?
Big game there. Boston College catching 4.5 versus South Carolina. High Point on the money line at UNC Greensboro.
Ooh.
High Point's off to a very, very good start.
That's a tough
But
arm.
That is, but
Bit of a
these-
rivalry game.
These High Point boys, they've been playing good ball. NCA&T +6 at Hampton.
Okay.
I hate to do this to you, Tony, but Duquesne is 1-6.
The Dukes are struggling.
Give me St. Peter's +5.5 at
Oh.
Duquesne. That's a
What's
tough.
his name still there?
St. Peter's?
The guy who got the Buffalo Wild Wings deal?
No, he left right after that game, I think. Right after that contract. Chattanooga, money line at home. I like them. Give me the U, Miami,
Wow.
catching 5 at home versus Arkansas.
Remember what they did to us last year?
The U?
Yeah.
Fuck, they had some good players.
They did.
2 years ago.
No, they had literally had the same players. It just didn't work out
cover,
like
yeah.
it did. Yeah, it was a tough one. Providence catching 6.5 at home versus BYU.
They just won't stop being a mafia in Providence.
I know BYU's off to a hard start, but I think that's too many at home for Providence there.
Okay.
I like Ole Miss getting 3.5 at Louisville. Both those teams off to a good start. And then the big game of the night, the one everyone's been talking about, clamoring for, Kentucky at Clemson.
Ooh,
Oh, actually,
Kentucky, short favorite, 1 point.
really?
I think Kentucky goes into Clemson and wins tonight. Give me them on the money line.
Okay.
Yes.
I have
Yeah.
a college basketball question.
Go ahead.
Do you fancy East Carolina at home against UNC? I think
Green.
it's UNCW. I don't know if that's
Wilmington.
Oh, UNC
West.
Wilmington. What's the line?
Yep.
It's,
UNC West.
Yeah, I mean, I was just kind of fucking guessing there.
Go ahead.
That's how Indiana does those type
Yep.
of schools. It's -6.5 for the Pirates here.
Pirates laying 6.5.
The Pirates are 7-1. They kind of do have a team this year. But
I'm not playing it, but I would go with ECU over UNC West. Little footy action tomorrow. We got midweek here. Liverpool on the money line versus Newcastle. I expect the boys to keep on rolling. Real Madrid draw no bet versus Bilbao. It's a big match there. Bilbao's been good this year. Man U fresh off their first win with the new Gaffa. They're +1.5 versus Arsenal. I don't expect them to win, not even draw, but I think they can keep it to within 1. And then I got Aston Villa on the money line versus Brentford. I know Aston Villa's been struggling, but I think that's short for the Villa boys.
Okay.
And then the MLS,
No.
the finalist this weekend.
Who is it?
It is the Galaxy against
We'll do it on picks Thursday.
a Galaxy. Who else won? Did Orlando?
We'll do
Or is it the Red Bull?
We'll do it on picks Thursday.
Whatever it is,
We don't-
whoever the Galaxy are playing.
We don't have to dive.
I am on the I'm not on them. I'm on the Galaxy.
Okay.
Hold on.
What do you mean? No.
LA Galaxy -130 versus New York Red Bull. Red Bull's got there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the Galaxy.
That's not your boys, right?
No,
he's
they-
the NYCFC.
They
Saturday at 4:00. Lock in.
They play in New Jersey.
I do like the 4:00 kick.
Right in the middle of
Yeah.
SEC championship.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking really tune into that. Jesus, they picked the worst time to have the playoffs.
It's never been at this time before because every other year I remember watching it pretty boozed up at a random bar.
In all honesty, I don't know how much crossover there is between SEC watchers and MLS watchers.
No, but I remember watching the final. It hasn't been the championship weekend. So I don't know what happened there. A massive mistake, but the MLS rolls on no matter what. Even when there's actual soccer tournaments, the MLS keeps playing. So I don't think they're worried about.
they're not.
They're worried about the SEC championship.
I think that's
Fuck, man!
it. I think that's it.
A joke.
Fucking joke.
Joke of a league.
I mean, you played a fucking 3-game series for your first round.
Yeah,
of
I don't
playoffs,
understand the.
and,
don't-
like, what
Inter
the
Miami
fuck?
would have still been going if not
We
for the
don't need.
3.
We don't need to do this.
Marco
the
Royce.
dumbest thing I've
Marco
ever-
Royce lifting the trophy feels right though
Okay.
in his first season.
Mitt.
Tony,
Yeah, brother.
The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt.
Well said.
Respect.
It's a good one.
Okay.
Way to go, man.
I think
You
she
may
was,
say
I think she was modest.
I'm a dreamer. But I'm not the only one. That's all I got for you, Tony.
Good luck.
God bless.